In this video, I'll share with you some anti-money laundering examples applicable to the online games sector, and we will talk about why this booming industry is fueling concerns from a financial crime perspective. So let's jump right into today's video. Hi and welcome to FinCrime Agent, my YouTube channel where every week I publish a new video to boost your awareness about AML and financial crime prevention. The video gaming business has dominated by far the more traditional areas across the entertainment sector, widely overtaking the music, film and television sector only in the last 10 years. To put in perspective the size of this industry, the global video game purchase revenue exceeded $52.4 billion in 2021 alone, with an estimated 3.2 billion players playing games globally. With those volumes, it's easy to see why criminals can shift their attention looking to find new ways for their money laundering business using those slow and often completely unregulated channels. While more traditional money laundering routes are increasingly scrutinized, we know that criminals are adapting fast to the changing environment, ensuring that illegal business as usual is running uninterrupted. So let's explore some of the key factors that can contribute particularly to attract money launderers into the online gaming industry. The sector is unregulated by local and international organizations. KYC processes are often poor or inefficient. Some games can provide the ability to do P2P transfers. There is the ability for criminals to hide behind plenty of microtransactions, making suspicious activities much harder to spot. The online multiplayer gaming sector in particular has seen an increased exposure to financial crime activities, which was also reported on a post on the RUSI portal. So the anti-money laundering sector is increasingly concerned that criminals can start to use these game currencies and their related virtual assets, which were first developed to power the virtual economies of video games, to actually launder their cash. But let's see more in details, a couple of examples on how would they do that. If you're not very familiar about online games, you should know that some games let you buy and sell in-game items with real money, which is called microtransactions. This is generally done easily as a card transactions, for example, using the official game store that is available through that gaming platform. So let's say a person who sells drugs put money in an overseas bank that isn't well regulated. Instead of transferring money to their partner in, let's say, in a UK bank account, they can buy online games currency or give it to their partner's in-game character, who can then sell it for fiat money. Or instead of making the in-game transfer, they can also buy games currency or digital asset to then give the colluding criminal on the other side of the account login information to access further the funds to then make transfer to other virtual accounts. Another example could be the purchase of such online assets with stolen credit cards to then sell them to other players at a discounted price on the dark web or through social media. Do keep in mind that online games are not regulated, therefore there are no clear rules about what games company can or should do to spot criminal activity. So how those transactions are controlled is often left to the firms in charge of payment processing. Although the company that run the games will have access to a great deal of information about the criminal's actions, such as transferring in-game items from one character to another, that could be very useful to law enforcement. So this is why professionals working in anti-money laundering and financial crime are getting more and more worried about the online games industry. So is there a way out of this? One way to make more secure the online gaming business could be asking gaming companies that are offering to their players in-game currencies or assets in real money to be licensed as MSB, and therefore they would need to comply with AML and CFT regulations. Some big names in the online game scenes are actually taking this route, which is great. However, there is not an actual legal requirement at present to force every gaming company to follow that example. So, to close on this topic, so far governments have limited the evaluation of in-game transactions to consumer protection or to possible gambling issues that they found linked to what they call the loot boxes, which are essentially a way to buy a box of digital gaming assets without knowing what will be in that box. However, criminals' abuse of online games is also very important, hence government should work much closer with the gaming sector to explain standards for identifying and reporting illicit activities. Although with no industry regulator in place, who should lead the dialogue is still a big question mark. Since you got this far in this video, you are probably interested to learn more about the links between NFT and money laundering, so I will leave you a link to that at the end of this video. And if you're finding valuable my content, press the thumb up and leave a comment in the comment section down below of the video. And lastly, thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed today's video, and until next time, see you soon.